All right, hello everybody again. I'm gonna show you in this video how we do transitioning and how we do transforming a view by making it rotate. So we'll do the first part. So what I've done here, in the storyboard, I added another button. We call this button Flip Views, and I created an action connected to this function. Okay, so you should do that. So what we're going to do, first I'm just going to show you this Uiview transform function that allow you to transform a view. Now if we go back to the view controller, I already have it commented out, but let me write it down again. So you say Uiview, that here you can say transform with the view. Okay, so you're transforming a particular view, the view that you're in, or you can transform from view. So you can go from view to view. Okay, like if you're transitioning from one view to another view. But the one that we're using is this one. Okay, so if you hit that, now the view that we're transforming, I'm going to just show you that you can flip the screen that you're in, which is self.view, the duration, 0.5, and the option, if you just double click on this and put that at the end. Now notice you have multiple options. You can do curl up, curl down, you can do flip from bottom, flip from left, from right, so you can use any of those. So I'm going to say flip from left. For the animation, it's an empty block. We're not animating anything, but you can definitely do other things with the animation, and completion block is nil. Okay. Now, if I run this, notice what's going to happen. You do this, add these, and when you do this, it flips the view that you're in. Okay. Now, what if you want to flip all those views in here? You do something similar. Okay, but instead of just doing that, let me just copy. We already have code that does that. Okay, and I'm just gonna do this. You say Control V, and F, and here's one for the 4. Okay, so this is not a button. What we're going to do, we're gonna say let VV equal V as Uiview. Okay, then here, what I transform, I'm going to transform instead of this, Control X, I'm going to put it here. Instead of self view, we'll just make it V. Now watch what's going to happen here. If you run it, put several views in the screen, and then you do flip. That's how you flip the views. All right, so that is transformation. Now you can do, this is transitioning. You can do something similar. For example, you can, let's say I'm gonna do something when we shake the device, we're gonna make this view rotate. Okay, so we'll add another function, just like touch is ended, we have something called motion ended. So you can say UI motion ended. You can see that motion ended. You hit enter, and now this get triggered every time you shake the device. And I'll just show you. Just quickly, you can say self.view background color equal. I'm gonna generate like a random color. So I'm gonna create a function here that just generates a random color. We're gonna call it function give me color. Okay, and this would return UI color. And remember, we have already code that generated color. So I'm just going to take that code and just put it in here. You see these things? I'm going to do this Command X. and then put them in here. All right, and then just simply say return C. Oh, return C. Okay. And here I can just say self, give me color. And there's an error with this one here because it says it doesn't know what to see now, and it says self, give me color. So this one give me a random color instead of retyping the code every time. So what's going to happen now, every time I shake the device, it would change the background color. And how you simulate this from hardware, you just say shake gesture. Notice hardware shake gesture. Every time you do this, that function get fired. So now we can animate this rotation. To do a rotation, you need an angle. So I'm going to define an angle. Let angle equal CG float because it requires float, and then I need to cast. We need to get the pi value, which is pi, I think. Mi pi. M underscore pi. Okay. All right. I think there's another one instead of this. I think just M underscore pi. Okay. So this will give me the pi value. Okay. And we can do something similar with the animation. I'm going to do this is animation with duration. So I'm going to copy this code here. Command copy. And instead of that, we'll just say Command V. And instead of, we've done animation with duration, but here what we're going to do, we're going to say, you can cast this. Okay, let's say V. Let VV equal V as Uiview. And then here I'm going to say VV that transform equal, there's something called CGA transform with rotation. Okay, there is transform with from string, make rotation. You see that? CGA transform, make rotation. And then you give it the angle. The angle that we're using is just angle, the one we defined above. Okay. What is it giving me here? No. So now, what happens when you run it, you put some views, and then when you do hardware shake gesture, they should rotate. You see that? Shake gesture, well, they already rotated, that's why. Okay. All right. No need to change the color. If you do this, and then you make that 0.5, it will make it faster. Okay. So run it again. And you do hardware shake gesture. Oh, I commented the wrong one. All right, it's not doing that. Okay. All right. What is the background color? Okay, this is the one that I need to comment. Okay, and then you'll notice we add these, and then we say shake gesture, and then it will rotate. All right, that is it. All right, so we're done with the views. We've done some animations, transitioning, and transformation. Okay, so when you say, see, like we were talking about here, you can do a lot more than just this. Okay, I will see you in the next videos.